we need diversity in the room. From that workshop, I interacted with people who have on-the-ground experience, who have deployed something IRL. And yeah, these included defense attorneys, activists, organizers, standards bodies, and a lot of human-computer interface designers. So these interactions help us to discover knowledge gaps, understanding gaps, and to understand problems in context, to understand why people might have some attitudes and beliefs that they have. Another thing that was really valuable and special was the interdisciplinary perspectives. So there were, it wasn't just computer scientists and cryptographers. There were a lot of anthropologists in the room. There were a bunch of attorneys, legal experts. And so they bring a different perspective because they think of things, for example, through the lens of power dynamics. And that revealed like the assumptions behind who we assume is the adversary. And they also taught me a lot of cool legal hacks. So it's only by talking with people from different fields that we can find these overlaps and that we can actually be creative in these zones of overlap. And yeah, the last thing about diversity in the room is just talking to real people. I guess this is the same as the first point, but yeah, I think it bears repeating because I don't think I've talked to a real person in 2 years. And yeah, like outside of our bubble, outside of our privacy cult, there's a diversity of opinions and perceptions about privacy. And there's also a bunch of different threat models. Like, we can't always assume that we're capturing people's concerns in our threat models. The holder issuer verifier thing is one example. The air tags is another example. So like, for example, yes, stalking victims. For example, marginalized people who are surveilled. All of these threat models are not ours, and it's only by talking with real people that we can learn them and begin to accurately model them. So I think that's all I had. Yeah, thanks so much for listening to my rant.